Alrighty. Grogged Up Podcast. Episode, Jacko?
13, yeah.
Episode 13. It's about how many months?
9.
Over 12.
Over 12, we started
I haven't been counting how many
I'm
months
dead
it's been,
serious. I'm
mate.
dead serious. It's 9 months.
9 months.
1 month.
We've, happy 1 year to Grogged
9
Up.
months.
Happy 1
I reckon we could cheers to that.
Happy 1 year.
Happy 1 year.
It's the
We could cheers
14th
to that.
episode. Sorry, guys.
Episode 14. Wow.
The usual cast is here.
Look how professional we
Well,
are.
not usual. We have
Oh
our.
yeah.
We
Got a special guest at the end of the
have a
day.
special guest
The
and
guy's letting you crash at his place, setting up your own fucking his own audio equipment. Thanks, dudes.
so
Oh, you're gonna be there regularly.
we got
Don't
Damien.
do a podcast without me, dude.
True.
Damo, welcome to the podcast, mate.
Thanks for having me, guys.
You alright?
Totally famous with your 44 views for some reason.
Hey, we got three.
Hey, we're climbing the ladder.
That's alright. You know Coop's actually famous. Jackson, can you link this video? I'll send you it. But it's him lighting the leaf on fire.
Keep ready for a first beer. Let's go.
I was like 1 a.m. I'm sitting in my bed looking through the podcast page, and then it's like, host. It comes up with your YouTube, and I'm thinking, I'm like, all right, he's got his like zombie videos and shit, and then there's this one where he's like, how old were you? Like 12 or something?
I was like 13 or something. I think I just started high school.
He starts lighting a leaf on fire. It was scuffed.
Fucking, how many views did it get?
Fuck, like 50. More than we get.
0 likes.
Nah.
0.
Yeah, I'll
like
Oh, thanks, mate.
We'll all like it. If you're watching this, go onto Coop's YouTube and like lighting a leaf on fire.
we got to plug his YouTube. What is it though?
Coop Jakes.
Just Coop Jakes.
Coop League.
Ladies and gentlemen, go look up Coop
So,
Jakes.
boys, what's tonight's topic?
Why
Just to
we...
catch up.
Just a catch up. Let's give a catch
That's what
up.
we established
So-
a few months ago, and then it
So,
turned into this.
Should we get the?
Do you want to get a timeline?
I think we should get the fucking why we talk
So-
the whole...
So 9 months ago,
Yeah.
Well, match, yeah.
The last podcast we
the
did
last
was
podcast was with Michaela, who
Michaela, I'm no longer gonna be on this podcast
ever again. And if he's watching this,
Replaced with me.
Do you think
Fuck
we gave
you.
a fuck? Bitch?
Cara decided that she didn't want to listen to our side of the story, but she wanted to listen to Ryan's side of the story.
she wanted to use us for money and lifts.
Yep.
And fuck all of us except for Jacko.
Fucking Tyler's talking. Get it over to him.
He's got a loud voice, you can probably hear it from outside.
Yeah,
So
John.
Cara wanted to listen to Ryan's story instead of all of our side of the story. She fucked us straight off, and we've done everything for her. We were there. Michaela even gave her a place to live, and then she decided to fuck us all over our life, and she blamed it on us, saying we weren't checking up, and it's like we were all dealing with problems during quarantine.
I became an alcoholic. I got my
Me
heart.
and Jonah
We all
became
fucking did.
alcoholics.
Oh well, I got my heart broken again in quarantine.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there trying to look after Jonah and trying to deal with Cara saying, "Oh, Brian said all this stuff about you, and I believe him." And it's like,
But I have lied.
huh?
I did lie.
Yeah, you did.
In the
lie.
original episodes, I stated I was 18 years of age. I was actually 17.
Now he's hating.
Now I'm finally 18 in the middle of quarantine for
Actually-
COVID-19.
But
Actually, the fucking
let's
dollar.
not pre-barricade the bush. You got a girlfriend
I got
now.
a girlfriend.
He's got a girlfriend. He's the only one not single.
I hate that fucking pickup line.
He's the
So,
only one that's not single now.
I'll tell the story. So Cooper and Alva, Fred, Vinny, they would always go through at Macca's drive-through and try to pick up chicks. You know, they're all on Tinder trying to pick up chicks with these pickup lines. Me and Cooper and his Hilux, rest in peace.
We'll
get to that
explain,
later.
We'll explain that later.
we'll tell him that.
And I look at Cooper, I'm like, dude, and he's staring at Kaya. Angel's my girlfriend's roommate. He's going, like his eyes are glued to her, and I'm like, dude, did you not see? Like, did you not see who walked behind us? She's a much better sort. And I grabbed Finny because he's the least intimidating bloke you'll ever meet.
He needed a wingman.
He's not on the podcast tonight because he didn't want to come out
He's
to Damo.
dogging us for
He's
town.
dogging the boys. Well, he could have came, but he said no, fuck no.
He's
going
already
down.
fucked. He wouldn't have made it
Yeah, he
in.
said fuck no to going down, so I've already got lifts. You could have just came down. Jackson would have taken him in for $10.
Take a coop and then pick
Yeah.
him up later.
Maybe.
For a blowjob.
Pick up from
And
Keep going.
so I ran up to Angel and I was acting out of breath. I'm like, oh, sorry, you dropped something at your car. And she's there all worried, like, what the fuck have I dropped at my car? And I'm there like, oh, hopefully your standards. And her roommate's sitting next, like standing there like, yes, yes, yes. Angel's there like, what did I drop at my car? And then she gone, oh. And I was like, well, hopefully your standards. Hi, I'm Jonah. You know, whatever. And then I'm like, so do you have a boyfriend? And she's like, no. I'm like,
Not that I know of.
not yet.
I like the start. I'm gonna give you my resume.
Yeah, a month and 24 days later. Here we are.
I was going to say a month and 24 years later.
No, fuck it. And yeah, Christmas Day will be our 6-month anniversary.
Christmas Day, 25th
Or-
of April, was it?
20
Was
What
it?
did he say?
When did you meet up? When did you meet up?
May,
May 25th.
May 21st.
First.
And then a
Not
month-
Christmas Day, you pick it.
Oh my fuck, I hate him.
Oh, hey, so you said Christmas Day,
You
cunt.
said Christmas Day was going to be 6th
Yeah.
anniversary.
Oh.
6-month anniversary.
21st, not the 25th.
We met on the 21st, started dating on the 25th.
Oh.
Mate,
Tell you worse than
overdue.
me.
Oh,
I
fuck.
was there at Warzone
Finish your
and you told me
drink.
this
Right,
Finish
we
your
need a
drink.
new
I was
host.
shit-faced in Warzone.
Finish your drink, come
Is he the
on.
host?
We need a new host. This cunt's fucking gone.
Yep, yes,
Isn't he the host?
Yeah, I'm the host.
You're the host. A new
We're
co-host, I
Hold
mean.
on, I got.
We're not political enough.
We're on the fucking host here.
Yeah.
Shut up, Jackson. We're all your mates.
Fuck.
Come on, your mates.
So, yeah, that's been my life for the last 6 months. Just most days with her, most days at work.
So did you meet Angel before I crashed my car or after?
After, because like it was like a week after,
Yeah.
and I put on it on my story like, "Fuck, we just crashed," and she's like, "Oh, do you need me to come pick you up?" And this is before we were like, I kind of was like, we're talking every day to like 12.
But before
like,
we
at
get to
midnight.
the car crash, we're going to go way into March.
Well, yeah, someone brought up fucking my girlfriend.
Yeah, we'll talk about the girlfriend first, then we'll bring it back into March.
Yeah, so we'll talk about the good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been really great.
Positives.
Get off Pokemon Go. I met her. I've met her family. She's met my family. I was actually a witness to her mum and stepdad's marriage, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's just been my life pretty much since.
So should we go to March?
Yeah, go back to March.
Go back to
Alright,
March.
so March. So how should we start? So I think I should start.
You know a lot than we do.
So
He's got it
on the
written down.
26th of March, I lost my job to...
Anything racist? Can you just
That's
like
not racist.
fuck off?
That will be just about as racist.
Okay, so I lost my job to
Just
the
end it with
coronavirus.
bruh.
They let me go because I rocked up. I had a sore throat and I walked in there like, and one of the dismantlers goes, "What's wrong with you?" And I go, "Oh, I've got a bit of a sore throat." And he goes, "I wasn't talking much." And he goes, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "Oh, I've got a bit of a sore throat." I've never seen this bloke run so fucking fast in my life. Just runs straight to my manager, goes, "Cunt's crook." And I go and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a bit unwell, I got a sore throat." 3 days previously, she'd given us all like these forms about coronavirus and what might happen and stuff. And she sent me to the quacks. So I went to the quacks. He said to me, he's like, "You just got a flu." I'm like, "Alright." Called my manager. I've pretty much said to her, I'm like, the quacks have said to me, from the Wednesday to the Friday, days off, right? And I went home that day, lay back in bed, woke up, I could not move my body, had blankets on me, a fan on me. This is the middle of summer. When I had blankets all over me, had a fan on low because I can only sleep with a low fan. Waking up, this is the coldest, it felt like it was the middle of winter in Australia. It was absolutely freezing. I was on the plane and
Oh, yeah,
stuff,
you
I
nearly
turned my
fucking
fan
died.
off. And for 3 weeks, it was probably the closest I've ever been to dying from that illness. I've had whooping cough, I've had so many sicknesses in my life.
But whooping cough can get fucked.
He's
Yeah.
about 4 days off a heart attack.
But so I'm gonna bring that up. But yeah, it was probably the closest I've been to dying from an illness. It was absolutely the worst time of my life. I had a flu for 3 weeks, close to being to death, honestly. I've sped and stuff, driving and stuff, and it's hit people, and it's been the closest to I've been to dying from an illness, or been to dying in general. And I got through it. We were still. Should I bring up the girls now? Because you don't really have much part of this.
I don't really know a lot from the girls, to be honest.
You don't know a
I'm
lot?
just checking.
Huh?
We referred to.
You don't know a lot.
So
No,
I
I don't.
know fucking
it got to
nothing.
about April. You remember, if you previously from the podcast, you've heard Cara and Michaela talk in the podcast.
Only briefly.
A lot of
Only briefly.
Mainly Cara.
We've had mainly Cara, but Michaela's been there. But since then, we've gone our separate ways. So me and Cooper decided to break quarantine. We went and had a few drinks
Yeah, I
together.
remember that.
But we did it safely. We obviously knew we weren't sick. I had not left the house since I lost my job. Coop had only been at work sites and back, and he'd been tested for COVID. Nothing. So we decided to go drink and stay and stuff. And we decided to just drink every now and again. We started to bring the boys who we knew didn't have COVID, who had been tested and stuff, and we knew they weren't sick. If they were sick, they'd stay home. We celebrated Jonah's birthday, we celebrated Will's, and we had a half for Jackson's. And Jackson got absolutely fucking mental.
Oh,
I've never seen
I
it.
know, bro.
yeah, I've never
Most,
seen
most,
it.
most, no, I won't discuss it, but the most drunk I've seen Jacko in my life. But during that time, Cara and Michaela, Cara's living in Michaela's, that's why I had the podcast and Michaela stuff, because Cara obviously broke her ankle and
The
stuff,
worst
like she said.
episode we've ever
Worst,
done.
Worst
shittiest
most
episode.
Michaela's,
boring
that was the
episode of
worst
our
Like,
life.
halfway
Worst-
through, and everyone's like, let's keep going. I'm like, can we finish this shit?
You know how I labelled it as quirky? I had a bunch of people message me saying, do you know what you've labelled it as? I'm like, yeah,
That's what Kirsty gave.
That was the most recent
Right.
episode.
yeah,
Let me keep
quirky.
going.
Because it's just like, it's
So Cara and Michaela, they didn't have a falling out. Cara wanted to move back to Melbourne. And
Where everyone was like, yes.
Michaela and her family wanted her family out. So Cara met up with some people in Sydney, decided to leave.
Like,
No. The people from Sydney came up to
And got
Can we,
her.
got
can we,
her.
can we,
took
can
her
we
down.
note that they were not people she knew?
Not people
No,
she knew.
they're like 30-year-old blokes.
30-year-old
too.
blokes.
Online.
She met online.
Yeah.
And then we were like, alright. And at this point, I had checked up on Michaela and Cara every single day because it was quarantine. I wanted to know how they were going. We couldn't see them. And they wouldn't come to the we call it the estate, to where we drank and stuff and had fun. And we drank because we know it was responsible. We weren't hurting anyone. We knew we weren't sick, and we were not spreading the virus because we knew we weren't sick, right? And they wouldn't come because Michaela's dad's very strict. And
Shane is a good bloke.
Shane's a good bloke, but he was strict on them going out because of COVID. And I would usually check up with Michaela and Cara every day on Snapchat and stuff to see how they're going. For a week, I decided not to because they never check up on me. I had to check up on them. And they did one day, both at the same time, which I thought was weird. And I'd never messaged them back, they never messaged me back. A few weeks later, Cara and Ryan became really good friends.
Oh,
And I'm
God.
going to expose Ryan here.
He thought more than that.
He
Ryan.
thought more than he had a massive crush on Cara.
Is this Ryan Glass's
Hockey.
tall
No.
Yeah, it's glasses hockey.
By the way, can I say something funny?
Yeah.
Anytime Ryan's in the Discord with Luke Dick or Luke, I always kick Ryan out because I have privileges in the Discord channel. So they'll be talking on there. I always kick Ryan. Hope he fucking sees this.
Let me get back to it. So,
Fuck you.
me and Cara went talking, and then I checked up on her one day while she's in Sydney. And I was like, how's Sydney going? Are you close to getting to Melbourne? She goes, well, lockdown's gotten worse. I can't go and stuff, and blah, blah, blah. I stopped checking up on her because she was too far away to check up on her. And at that stage, she didn't really care about me. So I cared about her, but I wasn't too like, I know you're with people, you're fine. And then it came to Ryan. She had falling outs with people. She lied and said they abused her and they weren't treating her right.
No.
She came back up to Newcastle. She didn't have anywhere to stay. Yeah, and she didn't have anywhere to stay and stuff. So her and Ryan had a and
Because that tall, black, muscular,
and
stuff
Ryan
is a cat.
and Cara talking a lot because he checked on me because
cat.
he had a massive crush on this. So I never had a crush on Cara ever. And
Bullshit!
No, what do you mean?
So the
The
joke
boy-
is, so
the boys said you do,
The
that
boys
means
says
you
I
do.
had a crush on Cara, but I never did Personally, I never.
Finny's
had
gonna marry her.
Finny was gonna marry.
Finny wishes.
And so Ryan had a massive crush on Cara, right? He had a massive crush on Cara, and he thought he must have thought Cara liked me or something, or he might have thought I liked Cara. Because me and him were talking, and I ended up exposing him liking Cara.
Bruh.
And I said to him, like, look, dude, you need to talk to. You have a massive crush on Cara. Don't prevaricate about the bush. And at this stage, she fucked us over. She used all our money. She used my money that I'd worked hard for to help her because we were friends, right? That's what you do for friends. When you make money, and someone that's struggling as a friend, you help and you give. You help them. Like I brought Cara dinner. I brought her lunch whenever we hanged out because I felt bad. She had
So
no
did
money.
I, yeah.
And so did Jonah. So did Cooper. So did Jacko.
But actually, the time when she was in hospital and she...
You spent all that. We'll get to that in a sec.
Yeah, keep going.
And okay, actually, I'll get to that now. So before this, Cara tried to overdose twice. Me and Jonah, the
3 times she tried.
one.
No, it was twice.
It was twice.
Shit.
So the first time, she messaged Jonah saying she was going to try and take unlock.
No, don't put this in.
Fuck her.
No, don't put it in.
Okay, we'll do it the second time then.
Don't do names.
Yeah, if you're gonna
Do the story. Just don't do
We'll do it the
names.
second time then. So all the boys.
just edit the names, bruh.
Yeah, all the boys and all the girls try to help her out, and she ended up trying to overdose because of the ex-relationship. All the boys stayed at the hospital bar, and all the girls.
Me and Coop and Will and Finny didn't go.
I think it was
I
just
went.
Oh no, that.
No,
oh,
Will
yeah,
did.
yeah.
I took Finny.
Yeah, no.
I took
Yeah,
Finny
yeah,
and I went
you
home.
that went and
I was at home. I fell.
I was thinking
asleep.
when she broke
I went
her
home
foot.
early. I left DT.
So, I don't know the full story of that. Did you stay all night or did you go home?
Yeah, we went there.
Yeah, me and Will stayed
I was
all night.
probably there most.
So
What?
So Jackson, no, Will had to.
Me and Will
she had
did.
to take her home.
Me and Will were there.
Yeah.
So,
till 5 a.m.
So all
Went
the
to
boys
the
except me went to the hospital because I had work and I left way early.
Because you had work.
Cara tried to overdose
I think
over an
okay.
ex-relationship.
I don't
Obviously,
know.
you know who the ex-relationship is because they were dating, and
I'm not
she
checking.
tried to. She was trying to seek attention, obviously, and all the boys and Michaela put all their heart out to stay there the night with her, look after the hospital, stay with her, make sure she's
When you
okay. I had no fucking clue I was asleep, and
You're fucking sound asleep.
I was sound asleep. I was prepared for work in the morning. And she tried to do all that stuff. And she tried to take her own life, long story short.
Then she broke her foot,
And she broke her
everyone
foot
but
and-
me, Finny, Coop, and Will didn't go to the hospital, and she had to go.
I went to the hospital because I've fractured my leg in the past. And I've had to stay there by myself at the age of 8 or 9, by myself at the hospital. Absolute worst feeling ever when you have nobody there with you at the hospital when you're hearing. Surprisingly, I was in the same ward as Cara was, almost in the same room, all by myself. And you hear psycho people screaming, and it's absolutely horrible. So I knew how she felt. So I went every day, stayed with her. I ended up taking her home from hospital, discharging her from hospital, bought her medication, took her home to Michaela's and all that. She never appreciated it. She didn't care. So I'll bring it back to now with Ryan. So Ryan had a major crush on her.
Finish your story. It's a Subaru U.
So she had a major crush on her. So Ryan had a major crush on her, and he thought either
I'm hard for this Subaru U that Jonah just showed me.
or Cara. He thought either Cara liked me or I liked her, which was not true. And he decided to try and throw me and her relationship out the window to try and get closer to her. I warned a special player. I'm not going to say his name. I warned him. I messaged him. I'm like, dude, this is what she does. Jonah, if that name comes through, edit that out.
Sure.
Just put bruh.
Bruh.
We'll all go over the edit.
Sounds
We'll go
good,
over the
yeah.
edit audio and then we'll edit bro.
And yeah, so he tried to make her try and hate me by making up false lies saying I started rumours. The rumours that she started with Michaela's stepbrother had already spread. Ryan claimed that I had started it, which I had not.
He did fuck you.
And,
He did fuck you.
Oh, I did obviously, fuck me. But that's what he thought, but I didn't.
Say what?
And he had a massive crush on her.
Bigger one than
she
you.
started messaging me, started hating me. And she blocked me and stuff. And then she moved in with Jenna.
Can we just discuss that fucking group chat she made at one stage?
Oh, fuck that.
What
that
group
was
Me and Mikhail and Cara.
no,
she had
that
a
was
go.
me as well.
Me as well. She had a go at all of us for being shit friends when we didn't check up on her, but she gave up on us first.
Before she could
And she
even-
believed Ryan first, and that's why I did not get
Before
involved.
she could even start her rant towards me, just went. She's like, it went.
Me and Jackson took the piss out of it.
There,
So
no. There was like, I think there was maybe 5 messages sent, and then she's like, says, surely you have better things to do. I'm just like, yeah, I do. Fucking leave the group chat. Didn't even fucking bother.
I'll
with
have
that
to.
shit,
The
man.
Michaela had us all back,
No, she showed us the messages. She
and
was-
she had us back. Remember? Then Cara wanted me. Then she got the phone after me.
That's why, because I asked her to add us back so we could have a real go at her.
And then I put up on my like Snapchat the yellow. Someone put it. I think it was you. Put it on. I was like, "Is Cara gonna stay yours now?"
No.
No, it was someone, and I replied, "I'd
Must be
rather."
Ryan, honestly.
No, because I blocked him at that point.
Who was it? It wasn't
I
me.
don't know, and I replied, "I'd rather cut my dick off with a
Yeah, with a rusty
with a rusty no with a rusty spoon."
Spoon, right?
And she replies, "Is this about me?" I'm like, "No."
And then
she was
Cara
like, "Oh,
decided
okay."
to unblock me on Instagram and stuff and Snapchat, and she tried to talk to me. So what she tried to do was she tried to find a place to stay, and I told him like, I have no place for you to stay, and she got the shits. She was sad because she was going to get kicked on the streets, and I'm like, how about you talk to your mother? and she didn't want to do that. And I said, I'm like, you have no place to stay with me. I'm sorry. And she fucked around.
Bruh.
Had sex. I don't care. Fuck that bitch. She had sex with me. I don't care. And she
Wait,
tried to.
names.
So her goal was to try and have sex with
Some of
people.
this.
So her goal was to try and have sex with people to stay longer. Right at the end product.
Why are you doing a bomb?
Because you
It's
can.
not a bomb.
And you should have bought the weed, bro. I would have done. Well, I had a cone. I would have had a cone.
Not here.
Cut this shit up.
Not in here, obviously. But
That's all.
so, and then one day, me and Coop and Mia actually were chilling at the estate.
Coronavirus.
Me and Mia were chilling at the estate one night.
AIDS.
And Cara messages me because I hadn't said anything to Ryan for like 3 days. She messages me, "Oh, fuck you! You said all this shit." I'm like, "Beg your pardon? I've not said anything." Blocked me. That's the last time I've ever talked to Cara. Was that night? She blocked me on absolutely everything. And she claimed that I had started spreading rumors. I tried to fuck her and Ryan over. No, I did not care what her and Ryan's relationship was. I did not care. And
Anyway, they fucked off now.
long story short, they fucked. Michaela, Cara are gone. Michaela isn't a good friend in general.
And let's just say we're glad they're gone.
We're very
We're glad
happy.
they're gone.
We've
But Michaela doesn't hold no hatred against me at all.
Oh, she probably
she
should.
hates you, hates you.
Doesn't hate me. We're
And
still friends.
She
We
hates
talk.
Tyler, but Tyler didn't
Yeah,
do
but
anything
you
apparently.
But I called her a normal
Michaela
girl.
hates it. Let me get this story. Michaela fucking hate.
We all hate you.
No, we're all.
So, from what I
Dickhead,
was-
fucking ape, cut the fucking audio.
Okay, from what I was saying was,
Fucking ape.
Michaela hates me for something I didn't do, and she will not tell me what I've done. That's it. She hates me, and I don't know what I did. She won't be civil with me.
I think I called her in a bull pot.
Yeah, who knows? Well,
I
anyways,
heard that wrong.
anyways,
It's like you're really
anyways,
different.
I'm done for now, unless Jonah brings up quarantine and Warzone and drinking. So
Yeah,
we'll bring up that.
We'll bring that up.
Me and Jonah will come back together as that, but for now, it's who wants to start? You,
Me and
Jacob,
Hubert.
Me and Jonah talk about my whole life.
Jonah and Cooper.
So,
I don't even know the story.
what? When did I crash my Hilux? It was last year.
No,
Yeah, it was.
This year.
it was this year.
Was it?
It
What-
was this year.
What
like,
It was
month?
like April.
It was April-ish, kind of May. No, it was probably May.
May.
So-
It was when
After.
quarantine ended.
It was
And it-
before you met
No, it
Angel.
was after.
After.
After
Oh yeah,
was
right.
like-
Oh yeah, she called you,
It was
didn't
like
she?
2 weeks after.
Probably like.
Yeah. So
June maybe.
we went
Because we were dating in June.
to fucking a place near my work because we wanted
We're in-
a pallet. We wanted
We
a
wanted
pallet.
a pallet. Mum wanted a pallet, some pallets.
No,
for
my boss
firewood.
rang me. My boss texted me saying, "Can you go to the shed because we were just around the corner getting fuel." And he texted me saying, "Oh, can you just go to the shed and see if the gate's locked?" So I went around there with Jonah, and I think Will
Will and Jacko.
and Jacko were there.
And it was a bit wet.
It was a bit wet. It
Bit wet.
sprinkled through that
I
night.
can tell you the date, the 27th of the
Yeah. So I got there. I checked the gate.
April 27th.
wasn't April.
January, February, March, April, May. May
It was
25th.
mid-year.
May 25th. May 27th.
Mid-year something.
May 27th was when you crashed.
Okay, anyway, fucking, we got there. I checked the gate. It was locked, so we drove away. But when we were driving down the road, I decided to.
Coop looks at me and goes,
I'm going to tell the truth this time. I just
You're
thought
gonna tell the truth?
I'm going to tell the
I'm
truth.
ready for
This is a
So-
wild first.
Gaynor, we're so sorry about this. You have to
No,
hear
my
this.
sister fucking watches the
Alira-
podcast and she
Alira-
was there.
Alira, we're
She
so
knows.
sorry. You have to hear this.
Oh fuck, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
Alira, we're very sorry.
Righto.
My cousins is in this.
All right.
I'm very
so-
fucking sorry about myself.
Can I have
This ending's gonna be fucking terrible.
May I please have the mic? So I was driving down the road and I decided to be a dumb cunt and pull the handbrake.
No, he looks at me and goes, oh, you're big smirk on his
Yeah,
fucking
big smirk
head.
on my face, and I pull the handbrake and I fucking turn the wheel and I'll go sliding straight into a tree, fucking
look
my
at him.
side of the door, and I go, what the fuck just happened? I look at Jonah and he's like, what the fuck
I'm
just
staring
happened?
at him
cunt? And I was like, and everything started to like whistle and fucking everything is
Airbag
like,
went off. The
Yeah.
tree went pretty much straight through the window.
the
between
tree
us.
came through the driver's side window past me and like pretty much in the middle, like near Jonah. And we were that close. I swear to God, we were that close to dying,
A
getting stabbed.
2017 Hilux with under 90,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
Or can you convert it to miles?
How many kilometers?
It was
They're under 90.
yeah,
90.
80 something.
I'll just do 87.
It was.
It was yeah, it was, and then we both got out because we all heard like air like coming out of the engine,
Oh, yeah, we
like
heard,
the
like, a
engine
hissing,
bay. Yeah,
like
so
a-
we got out. I'm like, Jonah, get the fuck out because if this blows, like
We're dead.
we're dead.
And
So we got far
Didn't
away.
get injured at all. Didn't get any gloves.
Oh, I got a bit of-
of.
I got a bit of whiplash. I'm not gonna lie. We both
Yeah,
got
we both
whiplash.
got whiplash.
Yeah, we both got
I couldn't hear
whiplash.
for like
Nah.
the next 20 minutes probably.
Like when you were talking to me when we crashed, like I couldn't hear fuck all,
Yeah, he was talking to me. He's going, "What the fuck just happened?" I
and
could read
everything
his
was
lips, and I'm
like
like,
everything was ringing.
"This motherfucker."
It was just crashed.
So we get out. He rings his mum. He goes, "Oh, what?
Yeah, I rang mum and I'm like, hey mum, I've had a bit of an accident. And she's like, what happened? I'm like, I crashed my Hilux. She
He's like,
said,
"Oh,
what were
there's
you
an
doing?
animal."
I said, well, fucking what happened was like, I said to mum that a dog, was it a kangaroo? Yeah, a kangaroo jumped across the road and she got there.
And fucking sand games.
She got there. She didn't believe me, but she's like, fuck it. Like, I know he was speeding. So I said to her when she got there, kangaroo
you
jumped
went
across the
speeding,
road.
though.
No, I was doing about
No, you were
probably
doing
a
60.
good 60.
That's it. You're doing 60 and 60 zone.
Oh,
it was just because
yeah.
it was wet.
It was wet.
And you've got a fucking 1 tonner with a fucking 20 kilo tray. Not 20, but like you got a light.
But I
fucking
had
tray.
in the tray I had like stone and I had like
Oh,
wood
you
and
had
all
all
that.
the wood. and
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
So I rang mum. She came out with my sister and mum knew I was speeding. She knew I was doing something dumb, and so I called the police. I had to give them my details where I was and all that. I was in Sandgate, but the police didn't turn up.
Yeah, the tow truck.
The
was
tow
like,
truck
oh, they'll
was
come
the only
out.
person that showed up, and
And I ring my mum and I'm like, hey mum, I'll be home late. We got into a car crash. She goes, oh, alright, be safe.
and I really thought the cops were going to come out, and if they did, I knew I would have got done with reckless driving.
What about when
no doubt.
we're standing there with his mum in the rain and this bloke in an R31 drift car
Just comes
drifts
along.
around the corner and goes, what happened, drifter? And
What
then
happened,
keeps
Mr.
drifting.
Drifter?
And then for about 30 minutes he was just drifting around.
Yeah, he was down the other end of Sandgate, and he was doing like donuts in one like little parking lot, and fucking this
security
cunt.
cam.
Yeah. Yep. And so he came back around, and then he was fucking doing like a skid straight down the street, you know, right past us, and fucking.
What I miss?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm actually listening to this. These two fuckwits,
I'll tell you
aka
what.
Tyler and Jackson, are just being fuck knuckles with fucking vapes.
I bet you
Tell
should
you what, I
out of
think,
your
boy,
asshole.
if you want me, you could just do the podcast. Fuck these
Yeah.
guys. No. So.
What's the host?
No, you're here, you're new. You can stay.
You spoke for the whole first 30
Yeah,
minutes.
that was the plan.
Fuck, he's an idiot. I hate him.
Eating glass.
I love it. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this right now because I'm getting really sad about my car.
What's in my car? I crashed my car too.
So car drives away. There's a video on all my mates' phones of it fucking getting towed away, and I'm like,
He was asleep again.
I couldn't fucking look at it.
So like every.
I didn't get invited out again.
Yes, you fucking did. You were sick, man.
Oh, this was when I was dying, yeah.
So like
I
every
didn't get invited though. You just didn't want to catch my death.
every tragic event or good event that's happened, Tyler's not been there.
Yeah, because I'm usually fucking pissed.
And this cunt, Tyler always says that he's the best driver out of all of this. You fucking...
Have I had a major crash?
You planted
Have I lost my license?
You planted your car over fucking Michaela's driveway.
Have I lost my license?
You planted your
but
car...
the laser's still working, isn't it? It's not fucking written
Oh,
off.
I wish we had a camera here so we can show fucking that.
But the laser's not written off, is it?
You have it on video.
I love how
The laser hasn't
Yeah, you
lost
got it
my
on video.
license.
Well, can we actually say I'm the best driver?
No.
You haven't even got your P's yet.
I'm technically,
You can't.
he's lost his license.
No, I
He's-
haven't.
He got demerit
He
points.
had demerit
I
points.
could have. If the cops showed up. The cops didn't show up.
I have not been booked
No.
by a cop.
Still a terrible driver,
Jacko.
Jacko.
My car. I have had a small minor crash over a driveway. and
You
got
reversed into
into a
Jacko
pole,
because it was Jacko's fault.
And I reversed into Jacko because it was his fault. But I have not lost my license.
I've run off
had a major crash.
I've run off a car and I've lost all my demerit.
Well, really,
Technically, I'm the best driver.
you haven't really learned unless you crash.
Why did Jonah trust me in the
What a
first
crash
place?
is.
Because
So,
you're the only one that drives it because you're close by.
I trust him driving. I trusted him driving.
I drove it the first time of many years.
It was like a month, you
I was
dickhead.
meant to drive the car, but you go, I'm in the front seat.
Mimi Mom's car. Vroom, vroom.
I'm sitting in the back seat like, why am I here? I'm meant to be driving.
may I finish?
Yeah.
So my car got towed away. I didn't see it ever again. Well, actually, I did. I went to work the next day, and when I finished work, because it was only around the corner at some fucking like depot or some shit.
Scrappers.
Yeah. And Dad had a look at it. All the inside was fucked. The airbags were out everywhere. You know, like how you have airbags up here. They were out too. The one on my wheel was,
What
and
does it feel like when they go off?
oh, it fucking smells.
It smells.
It
and
does
your ears
smell.
Pop.
Yeah.
It's like, you know when you're watching a movie and they crash, it's all in slow motion? That's exactly what it was
Yeah.
like for me. And then
Oh,
you
yeah,
hit it.
Jonah,
But
Jonah
everything
and-
rang for a
yeah,
good.
Jonah and Cooper did not take the day off the next day.
Oh, I got sent home.
Jonah got sent home, but Cooper and Jonah wanted to stay, but
My boss was like, no, you
my
need to go
boss was
home
not.
if
But
that
Cooper
happens.
and Jonah were gonna go to work the next day.
Yeah. I had work at like...
Cooper ended up going the next day.
I
but
went to
Jonah got
work.
sent home.
And I said to Dad when I got there, like when we finish work, we'll go around the scrapyard, have a look at it, and we had a look at
You
it.
get a hiding.
Huh?
You got
Hiding
hide.
at a hiding. I thought I was, but fucking, he said, look, no good, man. Like the chassis underneath,
Was bent.
it was bent like
More bent than
oh, it was the whole thing was bent.
Yeah.
And like yeah, the bloke who towed, he said like we're not going to be able to fix this because it takes you can't even fix a car if the chassis is
No,
bent because
that's
that's what the car's built on. And like yeah,
It's the foundation of the
Yeah.
building, so to speak. You can't fix the foundation.
but the whole thing was bent in, and he's like, nah, no chance, mate.
Half time.
What the fuck are you guys talking about? His
Oh, it's
feet.
so much gone.
His feet are smoking.
Alright, we're recording.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Righto, welcome back. Fucking we've
Intermission.
had our break. So we're going to move on to the quarantine topic, but I'm just going to finish off on what fucking happened to me. So yeah, my car crashed. Fucking, it got towed away. I got a new one. I got a Ford Ranger now. She's my new favourite car. I like it.
She got a fatty.
That's what.
Yeah, she's good. Righto, next one.
Cool. COVID.
Jacko.
Sorry, I was watching TikToks while we were talking about.
Quarantine.
What are your thoughts on porn?
Alright,
Alright,
what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna load up Google, we're gonna make a list of the best porn stars.
Fuck. Jacko,
Already
you already know off the top
Jacko,
of your head.
this is you.
Right, Ray's down the bottom.
Alright, everyone has to do one. At
Sorry,
least
Ross.
one. Alright, Jacko, you're first because you're the virgin here.
I don't know.
You don't know any porn stars. I have got the porn up and ready to go. You do not know one single
Shut
porn
up,
star.
quarantine, alright. So, fuck.
Yeah, I'll put something on for you. Here
Hey.
you go. Here's some porn for you guys.
Shut up, come on. Quarantine. Talk.
Well,
Monkey.
me and Jonah had an alcoholic addiction.
So, quarantine happened right as I've turned 18, pretty
Right
much.
after I lost my job.
And I spent pretty much any bit of money I got from work on grog
I spent all my money on grog.
into the savings.
I spent
Or
my
into
entire
the savings into grog.
I spent my entire years of being an 18-year-old being a babysitter to my ex. So I never drunk ever. Tyler can concur. I rarely drunk ever.
Actually, yeah, that's true. Because even at your own party, you didn't drink, and then when you had Tegan,
Have we
I'm
passed
fucking
one?
wasted.
We
I
can't.
don't think you wasted
Called him a
as well.
cunt 7 times.
Damn.
Huh?
Shut
That's a bit heavy.
Mikisha.
No, that's not a threat.
Of AIDS.
That's all.
No, that, you know when you have an ice block and then your throat gets really cold and scratchy? Shut up.
I love it.
So what up? So
So in
Tyler's
quarantine,
out.
me and Tyler just played Call of Duty every fucking day. Clock off work, I'd crack open a fucking beer, cruiser,
I was already drinking from 6
vodka iced tea. Yeah, his fucking sleep schedule's been fucked.
It was absolutely.
It still is.
He's been trying to fix it.
I
Yeah.
woke up at 2 a.m.
and then
I woke up at 2 a.m. today.
That's not fixed, cunt.
Well, I'm going to bed at fucking 10.
Hold on,
You should be going to bed at 8.
hold on, hold on.
Fuck off. I've got 8.
It's 8 o'clock now.
Coop,
It's 8 o'clock bedtime.
I woke
Fuck
up
yeah,
at 2
big day at
a.m.
work.
this
That's my
morning.
bedtime.
Jackson woke up at 2 a.m. when I
Take
woke
shit.
up. He said he was playing Cyberpunk at 3 a.m.
So Jackson got Cyberpunk just to see the guy's doodle.
Fuck off.
Make it.
No, it's to make a female character sit the girl's vagina.
I forgot to do that.
Wait,
That's the thing I like.
so yeah, quarantine, we just got drunk every day.
I started from 6 a.m. waiting for the knock off work, then I was straight on Warzone with him till fucking bedtime, which was 6 a.m. again.
And I was working pretty much every day.
You're working every day because you got so many fucking shit.
And you're on the Bundies, weren't you?
No, you're on the beer.
Vodka iced tea, fucking
Oh.
everything.
Stop it.
Mainly beer, but I'd get a carton of Great Northern every day. I'd get a bottle of Bundy every day. By the end of the night, it'd be gone.
Dude, I've got head spins.
Bro, how many beers have you had? Like 5?
No, the next.
No.
Like
I've got that
during
too.
quarantine, I'd spend $50 on a carton of beer, $30, or if I was feeling generous, I'd buy a bottle of Baron Jaeger, $100 every day.
So I'm telling you.
That'd be gone.
18?
And then when I wake up, I'd have to go to Uncle Dan's again, and I'd have to get more grog. And that was all through quarantine. I blew my money
I
straight on alcohol.
think by the end of quarantine, I had maybe
Mixed fruit.
10.
End of quarantine, I had about $700 left, and I had
Got
about
about another
5,000
three
at
at
the
home.
start.
About 10 slabs of cruises
Oh,
gone.
strawberry banana.
Just about 2 slabs of the peach iced tea. How many fucking
Vanilla.
bottles of Southern Comfort? I don't know.
Mine was just mainly beer and
Thanks,
rum.
Jacko.
Mine was beer, rum, or honey liqueur. That was it.
Huh?
That's all.
That's how many slabs of cruises?
About 10.
They're about $60.
72. Yeah.
Alright.
Well, Jackson, I was getting.
I was drinking like 12 a
Jackson,
night,
remember-
10 a
Jackson, remember the
night.
Baron Jaeger? I was drinking that a bottle of that every night.
Why'd you wink at me?
Well,
Jackson, I was drinking. Jackson,
He said it good this
Jackson, I was drinking a carton of beer and 750ml bottle of Baron Jaeger every night.
Why did you wink at me?
bro, that's just. So what? That's $700 just on cruises alone.
Yeah.
But I spent way more than Jonah.
Well, if you think of it, like, I was working nearly every
So I was
day.
drinking before
Yeah.
Jonah got on.
And I'd get like, I've still got the bottle of proper 12 from my birthday actually.
I can pop over a bottle of wild turkey right now. We could all have a shot.
Fuck wild
Oh,
turkey.
yes.
He'll have a shot and he'll have a shot.
Yes, I'll have a
I'm
shot
good,
for that
thanks.
shit.
I'm gonna have a shot.
No, I'm good.
He's gonna drive tomorrow, so.
Yeah, I've got,
Alright, you got the lesson. That's right. Yeah.
Damn, if you pull out a wild turkey, I'll
yeah, so
Don't know, he's had about nearly 7 shots of Bundy.
I'm on my learners, sadly, and I got them
He's
last.
18 and it's on his fucking learners.
I got them last year. How's your car going, Damo?
Pretty good. I own a car.
You crashed it.
One to the
Oh,
other.
no,
I
you
own
read
a
it.
car.
That's your dad's car.
I own a car.
It's your dad's
When do
car.
you get your P's?
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, right.
So all throughout quarantine, Mum and I didn't drive because I was drinking, obviously, and now I'm basically done within less than a year, less than 6 months. So.
Fuck being a learner, eh?
Oh, it's not. Oh, I get abused.
Imagine being a learner.
How's your dad's car?
It's my car in my name. It's my car.
Did you buy it?
Yeah, bought it off him.
So it's your dad's car.
No, I bought it off him as it's under my name now. It's my
okay.
car.
The wave's still going strong. Barely.
Driving a Foster.
Alright,
Reckon we'll make it?
We'll talk about cars.
Yeah, okay. So I bought my first car, Subaru Forester.
We'll go around the table. Favorite
wait,
cars.
who's editing now?
Me.
Dave, you're
Both of
editing
them.
images and shit, or so you're
He's just editing the audio, everything else I'm doing.
okay. Insert photo of Forester here. My edit, not yours.
He doesn't like
Put the plates in too.
The plates in. My baby. She goes hard. Tyler loves her. Yeah, I'm gonna be adjusting the camber, fixing the paint body on it, putting a new exhaust on. And
What year model?
03. Yeah. Tyler, what car do you want to get?
I want to get a Triton, but
Are you gonna be a bitch?
Get him
and
out.
say
but
2000?
everyone hates the
Hold
Triton.
I will hate depending on your answer here because I love Tritons. You're gonna get a 2000, 05, or a 19, or a 1918.
Probably 2010.
Wait, but the new
Alright.
Tritons are not bad.
Okay, good. I can respect that.
Oh, fuck.
Come on,
I
man, they're
really,
not bad.
I really like my Tritons, but the boys absolutely hate Tritons. So what I've decided is I either get a before 2010 or 2010 model Triton, or I'm gonna get an Amarok.
Get an Amarok.
So the
Oh,
boys.
Volkswagen.
No, Amarok. Yeah, Volkswagen Amarok. Sorry, I was thinking of the wagon Volkswagen. Yeah, I get an Amarok.
Amarok's are good. I like Amaroks.
But I really want to get a Triton because I've grown up. Because the thing is, the boys go, oh, Triton's the shit. But the thing is, I've grown up with 2010, 09, 2011 Tritons all my life. My cousin has a 2018 one at the moment. It goes hard. But all the boys hate it. But the thing is, oh, your party cars are done.
Sweet.
Hold on. But yeah, I really like the Tritons. I've grown up with Tritons. I really like them, but the boys absolutely hate it. But the difference is, they say, oh, they don't last long. But the things, the Tritons I grew up with, they always lasted.
That's bright.
My work's got two 2020 Tritons.
Yeah.
They're fucking shit.
The newer models are shit.
The way you drive, they're not gonna
They
last.
always last. But that's why I'm considering an Amarok.
Yeah.
What about
He chews through my fuel when he drives my car.
I go too hard. You tell me to.
No, I
You
fucking
tell him
don't,
to.
cunt.
Highway.
how about Great Walls?
Hey, Great Walls are fucking reliable. I like Great Walls.
Reliable, but they
Yeah.
cost-
Get a Hilux.
No.
2017.
They're overpriced.
Overpriced half.
Get a 2017 Hilux.
I'm gonna
No,
cry.
they're overpriced.
I'm gonna cry.
Get one to make him fucking commit
Buy a
cocoa,
Hilux.
mate.
You buy a Hilux, I'm gonna cry.
What have I
If you
bought?
buy one just like mine, I'm not gonna come out for a month.
You don't come out anyway.
It's good.
So like I was saying, I still have the laser, but when I get a job, I want to
So
save
you
for.
don't invite.
But when I have the laser, but when I get a job, I want to
come
save
out,
up for a Triton. But the boys hate the Tritons, so I might look for an Emerald. But if I get a Triton, it'll be a Triton.
You don't invite me out, Tyler.
You don't. Keep them
7 minutes.
Coop doesn't invite me out.
7 minutes.
Coop, what are we doing tonight?
No, I'm in town.
I'm not going to town.
Yeah, you're coming with me.
Alright, Jacko,
Yeah,
what's your
fuck
favorite?
off.
I'm having a good time. Don't take the help home.
Wait, can't. Jacko, what's your car? What's the car that you want?
Yeah, well, Jacko, what's your car?
Well, the car I want to get for my first car.
Celica.
The first car I want to get is a Toyota Celica.
I don't even know what that looks like.
Let him go. Let him go.
I was laughing at Tyler.
Let him go.
It's
Oh, I've had it.
yeah. They like
No, this is not it.
No,
This is
the
not it.
Lexus
Let's put that.
Let him go.
CE.
What a car's called?
Yeah.
WXR.
But
Well, laughing at Coop and not being able
Okay,
to
you want a
smoke.
Celica, bro? Looks like a fucking bunch of Supra.
that's it. But I want fucking. They're
Crow's
like,
nest.
They're not terrible.
no,
Give
they
me
sell
that.
for about 4
The
to
Raven can
7
win in
grand.
their Raven Thor.
So I can buy one now if I want to
It's
for
Raven
cheap.
Thor.
Shut up. And yeah,
Eat it.
at the moment I have no interest in like speed or that, mainly because the,
You're a feral cunt. Don't wipe it on me. Oh, I hate you
mainly
so much.
because, fucking the laws have changed for mobile speed cameras.
The law.
Oh, yeah, that's it. There's no.
I
No,
speak for the
warning
trees.
signal.
I can hear the trees. They're speaking Vietnamese.
Alright,
Horses in the
I
trees
want-
and the
I
speak
wanna
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
You don't have to see too quiet. I want to see. Everyone, I want to vote. I want to poll here. I want to see what everyone thinks. Like,
Put in the comments.
no, between us.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll list 5 youths.
Yeah.
I'll give like images and all that,
Yeah.
or just aesthetics. The best out of 5 points. You give it 5.
I think that I really like Utes.
Yeah, like
I don't have a practical use for it.
everyone likes youths here besides Jacko, because Jacko doesn't
And
see
me.
more than you. You don't like youths?
You revved the fuck out of mine, remember? At Toronto?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Alright, I'll give you a bunch of youths.
Trying to do it.
I'll give you a bunch of youths. We'll go.
Oi, I'll give you a bunch of utes and we'll see what I'll
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a practical use for 4Bs and utes because I don't really enjoy that
Beach
stuff.
stuff.
Beach, I couldn't really care for. Just go to the fucking Valentine journey.
Check the fucking Yo's.
True. I can just lift the Forester up.
Alright. This is a 2020 Hilux.
The only good thing about the 2020
looks
Hiluxes
nice.
is they've got enough room in the engine bay for a different
It looks
engine.
nice.
You gotta get points to stars. I give it a 3-star.
I'd give it a 4-star.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You would give it a 5, wouldn't you?
5, 4,
They-
5.
It looks like a
5?
I like it.
I'd give it a
So 13. Would you give it?
Yeah.
Probably 6.
what, out of 5.
Out of
Out of 5, fuck.
What would you give it?
We're gonna be
Probably 4.
4. So that's
3.
18. Wait, 3? 18, 19, 20.
21.
So 21. 21 for the Hilux. For that.
Jackson, you gotta put these
Not the
images in.
Hilux.
Wait, so I did 4. How much did you do, Damo?
I did 3.
3, and then Cooper did
5.
5, so that's
12.
12, and then Jonah did
3.
3, so that's 15, and then Jackson did
I can't math.
5. A 4.
4, so that's 19.
Oh, 19. My bad.
21, he's stupid.
It's a Mitsubishi, so it's obviously the Triton.
Yeah.
We will do the better looking one, not the 2020 pieces of shit.
They suck.
What's
Mitsubishi's
20,
gonna be a
2015?
Where to find this?
2015
It was a,
not bad.
it was
20,
a dropped
20, even
Land
2040
Cruiser.
is not bad.
I'll do 2014.
You get
I found-
an
I
idea.
was-
Alright, 2014 not highlight, but the 2014 Triton, it's got a good image, so we actually have a standing chance against the other dudes because me and Tyler are already outruled. There you go. 2014, 20.
That's a 5 for me.
That's a 5. I've got a 5. It's 10.
2.
Is that a Land Cruiser?
12.
Looks like the Foz.
Hey.
Probably 3.
fucking low.
We gotta decide.
Can I say 3.5?
No.
4 then.
That's 12. 6.
2.
7, 8.
1.
9. 19. This is the exact same as the Hilux.
Well, I might have to put my Hilux up to 4.
It's too late now.
So 20, 19 and
19 Toyota, 19 Mitsubishi.
Wait, how many? So I did 5, you did 5, 10. Cooper did 1.
I'm just on a
Jonah
fan.
did 2 and he did 4. So 10,
17.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, 17.
Fuck.
Not counting.
How are you an
So
electrician?
we got the Hawks
Yeah,
at
you're a roofer.
19. We got the
Yeah,
Triton
exactly. We
at
can't math.
17.
17.
What's
Oh,
another? Great Wall. And that's the.
Do you like Colorado
I say
and,
don't forget Amrock in Colorado's.
and
How about Amrock in Colorado?
Navarros? No, do Navarros and Colorados
No,
because
I like Amrock.
Great Walls are.
Navarro's are nice.
What about Amrocks instead of Navarro's?
No, but Navarros
this
are nicer than
this
Navarros.
is the U that I generally considered buying because it's actually fucking cheap for a U. It's got a 2 meter back, 2 meter track.
What is it?
LDR. LDU? LDR? One of the two.
DUI.
Oh, I like that. That's a 4 for me.
That's a 4, yeah.
8. I'll give it a 4, so that's 12.
Yeah, I'll go 4.
But they're not
16,
Australian, are they? They're
16.
American.
They're American, yeah. So that's 16. What do you give it?
Well, not Australian. Like, I know most brands not Australian.
Colorado was the only Australian brand before the newer U ones.
I'm going to say 3.
So,
Seven.
7.
That's what the new Hiluxes look like.
So 4, 4, 4, 4,
16.
12, by 16, and then Jackson gave it a 3.
Like the
That's
sides, they look like
19.
an ox.
It just looks like a Hilux.
It does look a little bit like a Hilux, yeah.
Like the back, like the tray of it.
So what's the last two gonna be?
So we'll do the Great Wall, Amrock.
Amrock, yeah, I like
And
Amrock.
a Navarro.
And then the Navarro.
I prefer a Navarro over a Great Wall.
Amrock.
AMAR, okay.
Just saying.
I prefer a Navarro over most.
We'll look at both.
We'll do the BT50 after this.
Or BT50 is actually
And
nice.
they go hard.
They're probably, well, I think they're your top rated ute of 2020 or some shit.
2020 model? Which is the better model for the Amrock?
I haven't got no clue.
I've got no idea either. Oh, that looks decent to be honest.
Which one?
Give me good. Amrock. That's the Amrock.
Oh, that's a 5 for me.
5. I got a 4. That's 9.
It's a 4.
So 9, 10, 11, 12,
13.
13.
5.
5.
Yeah.
That's 18.
4.
9, 20, 21, 22.
21.
So if I was to get an Amrock over a Triton, would you
Yeah.
prefer?
I reckon you should get.
Was it 22 or 21?
22.
Tyler.
22?
Tyler.
You think
Tyler.
it's Amrock?
Get any car you want, mate.
Yeah.
Just get any car you
Fairly
want.
Triton.
Anything
At
that
least
suits
you'll have
you.
a car.
What's the last one?
Navarro.
BT50.
Navarro BT50.
Navarro.
We're doing the 2020, we're doing the 2007, 2010 model.
Which one's BT50 or
2015.
2015. Let's just look at that. We'll compare them.
Anything
quickly.
between 20
Yeah, BT50.
20
I don't like the BT50.
and 2010 is nice.
I like the 205s just because they look. Oh, hold on.
Preferably 2010 Trons of my heart.
I asked you about that. You said 2015.
I said go in the middle, may as well.
All right. What BT50 we doing? 2020?
2012.
Yeah,
2012?
2012, because that's when the year was meant to end.
Yeah, we'll do 2012. That's when they made the best.
It's funny numbers.
2012 it
Good
is.
one.
Odd numbers.
Are we doing stock? Or are we doing with the bull guard?
Up
Whatever it's
to you.
called.
Stop.
Stock. All right, there you go. Stock. I go to 3.
4.
7.
The thing is, I really like utes. That's my thing.
Yeah, it's 7 between us two.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of that year.
Yeah, I
One.
don't know.
Go like 20,
What's this year?
2012.
2012.
Go like 2015 maybe.
Yeah. I'll give that a 3. 2012 one.
Alright, here you go. Here's a 20. Here's 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 5.
That's a
for me.
5.
5, 10,
4.
14, 17 for me. Making
Jill Jackson. Probably 3.
18,
20.
17, 18, 19, 20. There you go.
Fuck, he's a slump.
That is an ABT.
Damn it, fucked it all. I had to redo it.
use a tape measure.
So what's the next one we're doing?
Next bet.
That should be all of them. Can you do
I'm
any
in
others?
Colorado.
I reckon a Navarro.
Can you do
Navarro or Colorado?
We'll do both?
Yeah, do both.
Do both.
It's out.
Can we call this truck episode?
Alright, Navarro 2020.
Stop.
Or what Navarro?
I'll give you
Are we
all.
going to do the good Navarro and do like a 2005?
More modern.
Up to you.
Oh, well, Navarro's fucking awesome. Like, we're going to do a trick down. Oh, here's a stock one, very quickly. That's stock.
It's a 5.
Yeah, everyone's going to go 5 pretty
That's a
much.
5.
That's a stock, but then like a good one like this.
That's a 5.
That's a 6.
Right,
Jacko.
Go, straight up stock. That's straight up stock.
5.
That's a 5.
5, 10, 15,
Yeah, 3.
16, 17, 18, 9, 20, 21, 22, 23. Navarro's smashing everything.
I think I'm taking the flares off mine.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of my flares in my car.
That was a bit.
Why not?
Yeah, no.
They're
Colorado.
too big.
Colorado 2020?
Up to you.
Hey,
Colorado 2020.
Colorado, yeah.
I'm trying to find a Colorado Ute I should mention.
I'm taking a beat. What's the next car?
Do nice.
Colorado.
Let me have a look quick. So let me go pee. 5. Instantly 5.
Can't. You gotta look at it.
Yeah, 5. I like. Utes are good for me. I like
5.
3.
I'm not a fan of the flares.
8. I'm 7. 8. 8. Fuck me up. Fuck me dead. 8.
Go 4.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 from me. 16, 17, 18, 19.
So, Navarro's it. Well, you got it like the Land Cruiser years.
Oh, fuck you, we're gonna have Land Cruisers. What are we doing? Colorado. Colorado, what was that? Fuck, I already forgot.
I'm about 4 ranges
19.
after.
No, what was the
Land
point?
Cruisers.
19.
19, thank you.
Uh,
Land Rover.
Yeah.
Oh, Land Cruiser,
Land
sorry.
Cruiser.
Alright, we'll just do a quick intermission. So I'm gonna go check my food. Alright, recording again.
You're recording the whole time.
No,
No.
no. Alright, so that was done, so now we've got Land Cruisers.
Yeah.
Land Cruisers go hard.
Okay, Will.
Alright, Land Oh, wait, what Land Cruiser? 70 series, 60 series?
I like 80s.
70.
70?
I like 80s.
I like 70.
I like 80s.
What do you think? Do you even know any?
My dad had an 80 series.
I'm just going to say.
What did your dad have, an 80 series?
I think it's a.
Oh, I get what you mean.
Already
80
done.
series was decent. So you got that 80 series, which is
89.
Yeah.
89. Damn it, 89 goes hard.
I'll go that one there. Damo.
No, 79, sorry, 79. My dad had a 79.
Oh, that
Go
one,
79.
79.
I'm fucking. I got an 8.
That third one was nice.
Oh yeah, he had 70 series. Yeah, 70 series is much fucking
That
better.
one, bro.
Mate, that fucking look at that one.
5.
No.
Oh, I gotta look up
No,
stock.
he had 80s.
5.
So what? Whole lot long.
The holy one.
Alright, we doing 70 or we doing 80 series?
I prefer 80s.
Wait, we need Will's
We
professionalism
did
on this.
both.
I prefer 80s, but we can do both.
We'll do both. Fuck it, we'll just do both. Alright, so this is the 70 series.
Show us again.
Oh, party pies and barbecue sauce.
So this is 70 series. So 70 series stock. This is a stock 70 series Land Cruiser.
70s, I'd give it a 3 out of
Single cab.
I'll give it a 3.
Yeah.
What were we looking at before? 80 series.
Yeah, so we got 70 now and 80 series next.
I'd give it a 3.
Yeah,
Three.
3. That one.
6,
9.
9, 2, 11.
No, I'm not a fan of the single cab, so I'll go 4.
Why would you? I know you had a single
Not a
cab.
fan, I'll go 4.
Single cabs are the most
I could've went higher.
fucking things ever. Because even in Dad's work truck, he's got shit on the floor, shit on seats.
Yours
It's
wasn't
just
too bad.
cramped.
Oh my god.
I like 80 series.
So 80s, we're on the 80 series now.
Looks like Jackson's pussy.
You got a lot of editing to do, Jackson. Stock.
It's alright.
Here we go. Stock.
Jackson's good because he doesn't play soccer.
I've got a better photo than that.
Yeah.
That was shit. There you go. That's good.
Oh, that's what my dad had. Oh, that's a 5 for me.
Yeah.
I'll go 5.
I
like it.
5,
14.
10. What was yours?
24.
So 15, 24. Cool. I don't know what you said, Jackson.
I said 5.
It's just
And you said
good being up
So,
high,
20, so 24.
I love being
So
up
that's
behind cars on me.
So Land Cruiser 80 series is now beating the Navara, which is on 23. Any others?
Ford Ranger,
Rangers, yeah.
2014.
Where's the fucking sauce?
This one?
Yeah.
No, you only get ketchup.
Catherine for pussies. I only got it out because I thought Tyler would have it.
Only barbecue, mate.
Are we doing stock or are we doing actually good
Just
Ford?
go like normal Ford Rangers.
No, can't. It's gay.
What year's that one?
You fucking suck my cock.
I use my fingers.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So I give
5.
it 5.
Yeah, 5.
15.
What is it?
Ford Ranger.
Actually, I'll go a 4 because I don't like the flares.
I give it 2.
Because I've got the
14,
same
16,
flares on
17,
mine.
89, 20, 21. 21. So, alright, that's total, that's all of them.
Right, what did the Ranger get?
21. Alright, so
Yeah.
total list.
Wait, I put 2.
He put 2, yeah.
What did everyone else put?
5, 4,
4.
5,
Vodka.
4. So 5, 10, 4, 4, 18, 19, 18, 20, 21.
Stupid.
Cool, so total Utes, Toyota Hilux 19, Mitsubishi Triton 17, Great Wall 19, I wrote Rock, Avrock, whatever it is, the Amrock 22, BT50 20, Navara 23, Colorado 19, Land Cruiser 70 Series 14, Land Cruiser 80 Series 24, and then Ranger 21.
We're gonna piss some car people.
Yeah,
Will's gonna be fucking in the comments.
we're gonna be.
What the fuck? Why do you put Triton so high?
Oh, yeah, had the spit.
That's great though. Cool. Now we're gonna actually do sports cars.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck, we're going through every car model, are we?
No, we're just doing the sports cars and Utes because you, me, and Tyler are Utes, and then Jacko and
Like, cut it.
Jonah.
I'm looking
There-
at sports
there's-
cars. I'm only a
Cut it.
a forward drive person, a big car.
Go.
But yeah, what a good episode. First time back in 9 months.
Not bad, not bad.
Feels good to be back.
Tyler's so comfortable he's stripping.
Oh god, look at it.
I think we've got to
Oh god. Listen to it jiggle.
think of more topics in the next episode.
Oh.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
You missed it.
You whore.
It's not photo worthy. It's picture.
It's Photoshop.
It's only in person worthy.
But yeah, what a good episode back. Very political from some fucking A.
Yeah, Jackson, fuck you for getting political, dickhead.
But
You
yeah.
got some stretch marks.
No, God, no. Who's the fucking fridge open again?
That was Tyler.
Fuck's sake, Tyler.
But yeah,
Hi.
thank you for listening in. This is the
That was
this is the Grogged Up podcast.
I didn't smell.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers. See you in the next one.
Peace.